Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball called for strike two. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. His career line against Waka. He's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, O'Neill hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Stepping in now, Lane Thomas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out here and a runner at second. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
He doubled to open up the ball game. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. On now to the bottom of the second. The Mets lead this one 2-1. Standing in, Zach Collins. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Collins, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Rosario backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball left side. Rosario's got it. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Matt Carpenter is out number 2 here in the third inning. Here comes the first pitch. DeYoung. It's a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang-bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing hand.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 2 and the Cardinals 1. Settling in now, Brandon Nimmo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Cano. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ball 1. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Fouled away. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
So a runner on second with one down now, and standing in as the third baseman, Jed Lowry.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And, oh, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And he misses again, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-0.
Count 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
A man at third with one away. And it's fouled away. Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So digging in now, Pete Alonso. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Men on third with 2 down. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. In there, and it's full 3-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bounce to the right into the loaded-up infield, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 4.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yadier Molina looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 the count to Molina. Behind 0-2 now. Here's Cano now at second. Scooped up. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting, the left fielder.
In now, Tyler O'Neill. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0, and he let it fly.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And that misses, 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth. Riding into the box, J.D. Davis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well a double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope,
no offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two to the Mets catcher.
2-2.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's another 2-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. They lead it 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. The pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
1-1 the count now. And that is off the first base bag. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. 2 out, nobody on. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Into right field. That's a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the seats.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
In there, and it's 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. He'll come home with it. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cardinals are out in front, 3-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next the center fielder Jake Marisnick. Chopped at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And a dive, but it's off his glove, and that should go as a base hit. And he'll reach first safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Brandon Nimmo, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Robinson Cano. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Wong in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Pitch out, nothing doing. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 2-1 home. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, the third baseman,
Jed Lowry now. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Into the upper deck, but foul. Comes set, the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. This year against right-handed pitching, Lowry carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Fowler. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They trail 3-2. New inning set to get underway. And digging in is the outfielder, Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas. Summer's almost here. The temperatures are heating up. The kids are out of school. What better way to spend those summer nights than here at the ballpark with a 6 or 10 game mini plan? You'll save as much as 30% as compared to buying individual tickets alone. How's that for summer savings? Visit any stadium ticket window for mini plan information.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
1, no strike.
In there, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
No, inside.
Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with it.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
He swings and misses, throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
At the plate now, Tommy Edman, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball, 2-1 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Thomas rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and they now lead by 2. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Cards get 1 in the inning.
Leading up for the Mets, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Davis. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
At the plate, Zach Collins, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. Throw goes to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Fouled off. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Here it comes. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Strike 2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they still lead this one 4-2. John Brebbia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
Leading off the inning, Zach Collins, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1 and 2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Coming to the plate now, Jake Marisnick. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set, and the pitch. This is popped up. Goldschmidt waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. From the stretch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Back in standing. From the stretch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Ball and a strike now. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And there's ball 2 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now Nimmo connects out to deep right field. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in.
The batter number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch.
No, that's down.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and that batter didn't miss it.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any. Intent behind that. So here's Pete Alonso. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so his work at full now at 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Striding in, Lane Thomas, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. In there, strike one. Strike taken up in the zone. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. And that's in there, base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Second base.
Colton Wong will stand in. He grounds it sharply to third. Taken there by Lowry. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Michael Conforto.
The right fielder.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And he chased it in the dirt. Molina gathers. And the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Davis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Wong is there. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Zach Collins.
Coming to the plate now, Zach Collins. No hits to this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next will be the speed threat, Tommy Edman. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2-0 now.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
The count now at 2-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit toward the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. This game's all tied at 4. Digging in, Jake Marisnick. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ahmed.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting,
and here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Wainwright gets the sign and the pitch. Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Some important 2-out success as Robinson Cano will bat next.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. Two and 1.
1 strike. That's
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Weekly hit towards first. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. We are into extra innings, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Smoke toward the hole. And that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Under it is Marisnick, 1 away.
Now
So striding forward now, Yadier Molina is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Strike two as the fastball is let go.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he falls behind 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the 1-2 pitch. Hit hard towards second. Lands in for a base hit. And he's 3 for 5 in this one. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cards strand a couple. Still all square at 4 apiece. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming from Wainwright.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
No problem laying off the sinker in, and he's in a golden spot, 3-0. Pete Alonso waits on deck. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. The winning run is at first base. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thomas has it for route number 1. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Now batting, J.D. Davis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away. Digging in once again, Zach Collins. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Wong is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more base for the Mets. This game's all tied at 4.
Leading off for the Cardinals,
Edwin Diaz takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tommy Edman.
So stepping in, Tommy Edman. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. One out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Fastball well outside. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Ready with the payoff pitch. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Paul Goldschmidt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Third baseman, Matt.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
The 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Fouled away. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Stepping in, Paul DeYoung. Last time through was a base hit. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Cards strand. So striding in, Jake Marisnick. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Now the pitch. 1-2 now. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Possible winning run on first, one man away. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
And that's over, 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Back goes Thomas. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Rosario makes a move from first. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Alex Reyes trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Jed Lowry will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, and 2 the count to Jed Lowry. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Stepping up now, Dexter Fowler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Right side and right into the shift. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone it. Rosario brings it in, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Ready now, Tyler O'Neill working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
You know, it's funny, I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard, and let the chips fall where they may. When they try and hit home runs, it usually doesn't happen.
Full count, 3-2. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings. Next up from New York, Michael Conforto. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Possible winning run on second. No one out. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Fowler. He's there and records the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Into the box now, Zach Collins. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
The 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Check your swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but foul. A pause, and the 0-2. That misses 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The count now at 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. The bouncer to the left side. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends. Ready once again, Lane Thomas. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Line drive to left. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto is there, 1 away.
Now batting,
So a big moment in the ball game here. Tommy Edman, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. The 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Cards leave 1. Still all square at 4 apiece. Last half of the 13th inning set to go, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Ahmed Rosario. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now pitch on the way. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Going to be interesting to see how they play this. Deep into extra innings, and now they've got the winning run on. Old school would probably bunt and move him into scoring position, but that's not an automatic decision these days. We'll see what they do.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. The 0-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. It's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. DeYoung gathers it in. Wong for 1. Back to first. It's a double play. And all set to begin the 14th inning. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Matt Carpenter. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Hard hit ball to second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Dexter Fowler.
In now, Dexter Fowler. 1-0 the count. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Gloved by Lowry. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. John Gant is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Number 53.
On to the bottom of the 14th, and set to go as the third baseman, Jed Lowry. Chopper foul. The windup and the 0-1. And Lowry swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for route number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. It was a walk in his last trip. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 30.
Ready for another shot now, Michael Conforto. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he fouls this one off. Into the wind, the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. Back goes Fowler, and that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with 1 swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. New York get their 20th home win this year. Edwin Diaz gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting off in the National League East, the New York Mets totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 5-4. The Miami Marlins
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. The Mets attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Jacob deGrom is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He will lead this one off today. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and one strike.
First pitch, 12-10.
Called strike 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
Pitch on the way. Tommy Edman comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans. Without question, that's exactly what this team's doing.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
Rosario.
And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Batting second.
So coming to the plate, number 69. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Batting third.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
To first, taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul DeYoung, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fowler, playing here in his age 34 season. He was taken in the 14th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Brad Miller.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. The throw pulls him off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. From the stretch. Popped up. Alonso has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Lane Thomas with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Comes set, the 0-1, fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now at the plate, Pete Alonso, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
I know it's still early in the season, but I expect him to keep up this pace with the power numbers. He's got immense power in that bat.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hit back up the middle. Wong has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping into the box, Dominic Smith. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
1-2 to Dominic Smith. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 2-0.
No break.
Now the pitch.
Ball in.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Fowler is there, and he'll make the catch to... Top of the third set to get underway, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Here's a high fastball that's fouled off to the right of the catcher here for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Here's Colton Wong now. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Edman is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him often, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up, no score.
Back now for the Mets' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league, leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
That's ball two. Ready. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting in, the center fielder.
Here's the pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
2-1 to count. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Matt Adams now. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets DH.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
2-2.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Down. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Brad Miller comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1-1.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Now to the plate, Ahmed Rosario back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Striding in once again, number 69. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Out in front of it, strike 1. Now here it comes. And that misses, 1-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Miller has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Mets go down 1, 2, 3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Lane Thomas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get a knock.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. Foul. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Fastball just inside. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Halfway home. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 2-0 now. Here's the pitch.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Dominic Smith will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Alonso, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Next for the Mets, Jake Marisnick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
To the plate now, Matt Adams, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fouled away. A 1-1.
I got to count 2-2.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
3 runs already home here. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
3-2 now. Payoff pitch on its way. Line hard, but foul. Slow little roller to third. Miller's got to get rid of it, and the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. But the Mets strike for Colton Wong will stand in. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Number 69 is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Next will be the designated hitter, Tommy Edman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
To 1-2 now. Looking to send him packing again. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Tommy Edman is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. Kim enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. hit back toward the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Dominic Smith. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. At the plate, J.D. Davis. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Pitch popped up. Goldschmidt is there. And that retires the side. But the Mets do. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Dexter Fowler. It was a walk in his last trip. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On the ground to the left side. Rosario's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They can't chip in. Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Zach Collins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 9 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with the resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. No outs, nobody on. Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Standing in now, Matt Adams. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Fastball well outside.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0 home. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
And he'll reach first safely, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Right side, but it's well foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded by Goldschmidt to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But the Mets are able to tack on. Yadi Molina digging in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
And it's 1-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, "It ain't over till it's over." Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Digging in, Lane Thomas. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, one man out. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Lays off 1-0.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Count even now at 1-1. And that's taken up and in for ball two.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
And he hits the corner with that one, 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he struck him out, so he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the ninth. Down in order go the Cardinals. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Molina has it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Well, next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Liner toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. McNeil rounds the corner and is headed home. Tag there by Molina. He's out at the plate.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Runner at second here with one man out. A little low, it's 2-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Molina is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back, the third baseman.
Digging in now, J.D. Davis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all. Mets leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Colton Wong. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Note passed along from our producer Chris Cutcliffe tells me to remind you to stick around for post-game highlights immediately following this afternoon's game right here on the show. And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
1-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point. What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
The 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Struck him out. So now just 1 man stands between he and his no-hitter.
Now batting.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul DeYoung. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. First offering on its way. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. A punch out to end it, and the Mets finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For St.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at the NL East, Jacob deGrom was untouchable on the mound, crafting an amazing no-hit performance, leading the Mets to the win over the Cardinals 6-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Angels pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 3-2. The Atlanta Braves hit 3 long balls as they used a walk-off for the win against TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Washington Nationals totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 6-1. The Dodgers finished off a 3-game sweep as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-2. They now have 6 straight victories. The Brewers had 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 8-6. The Colorado Rockies broke up their 5-game losing skid as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-3. Sean Anderson earned the 3rd W of his season as the Giants took one from the Pirates 6-2. Randy Dobnik won his 4th game thus far as the Twins defeated the Orioles 2-1. The Yankees launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-4. The Boston Red Sox got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 8-6. The Toronto Blue Jays smacked 15 team hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 9-2. The Chicago White Sox went deep 4 times as they bested the visiting Indians 6-5. The A's grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 9-8. Yordan Alvarez was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs, leading the Stros to a win over the Rangers. The games.